Hi everybody, Steve Mathis here with a new video and something a little different. This one I shot back in late May and I kind of forgot about this little snippet of footage of me and a great gray owl in the woods. So I wanted to show that to you, and it's a pretty cool scene, but this is an owl that I had been following around in the spring, hoping that it was going to mate with a female that was also in the area, and they ended up not mating and not nesting. But anyway, I did have a cool little moment with this owl that I was not vlogging that day, but I did bring my iPhone with me and I put that in the hot shoe of the Z9 and shot video while I was taking pictures of this owl. So what you're going to see is video from an iPhone that's just sitting in the hot shoe of my camera while I'm taking pictures out there. And it was just me and the owl alone in the woods for a couple of hours while I just watched it sit there and preen and take a nap and listen and look around. And I did the same thing. I preened, I listened, I looked around. But it was just wonderful to be alone in the quiet forest with the owl and listening to the sounds and watching the owl and just taking a few minutes to chill out in this crazy world. So anyway, it was a wonderful experience. And then eventually, after a couple hours of me just sitting quietly, waiting, evening kind of took over and the owl woke up and decided to hunt from that same perch where he had been sitting there for a couple of hours. So this is the footage of that. I'll show you that footage. And then when that footage is over, you'll see some of the photos that came out of that quick little hunt sequence. So anyway, I'll pick that back up after the footage. So enjoy the scene. I sure did. Settings wise, I screwed these up, honestly. I made a minor mistake that luckily didn't kill the images, but I shot these at 800th of a second, and I should have been at much higher. And some of the images had motion blur in them, and some of them were nice and sharp. So 800th of a second, I like to be at 1,000th with a great gray owl because they don't fly particularly fast. But when it's this close to the camera, I should have probably been at like 2,000th of a second. So I should have cranked my ISO up way more than 1,600 on these to get a much faster shutter speed. But, I think that's just a consequence of when you sit there for 2 hours waiting, and the light changes and you kind of think, oh, it's never going to happen. And you just I was just in the zone enjoying the forest and stuff. And I just didn't have my settings correct. But when the action happened, I didn't have time to change them. It was just, focus on the scene, try and make the photos, and hope for the best. So anyway, I'm pretty psyched that I got some nice sharp images even at 800th of a second. So anyway, those are the images. Appreciate you watching the video, and I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.